Today I'm going to preview the Nitro Planes F15 camouflage jet. Nitro, I found Nitro, and which I'm glad I did. It's out of 13 planes here. 8 of them are Nitro, just for the simple reason that this jet was bought for 89 bucks. So it's a lot cheaper than some of the brands out there. You have to do a little bit of tweaking on them, I found, to get them right. This one, I actually put a little orange tape on so I can just see it, because we are, with the jets you are flying just a little faster. I also, when this jet came, I had to go in, and one of the servos had come loose from the elevator. I always put a little extra CA glue around the wheels just for stability, keep them on. A little tip too, I also use heat shrink around the clips just to make sure that they do stay together. Other than that, on this plane I did do a battery swap, and what I did was the plane comes stock with a 1300 mAh with a 25C, and I want to run a 2200 mAh 30C. Now what I did to do that, and here's another tip too on the canopy here, I use a little extra servo arm. If anybody's ever lost a canopy in flight, that's a little trick that screws them on and it holds it on, it won't come off. What I did, I took a little knife and cut out a little square here so I could get in to put my receiver in and have a little more room. I couldn't reach where I wanted to be. And instead of putting the battery in the nose, plus I put a little tape around because I'm always pulling on them pretty tight, but I put all the electronics in the back. It's hard to get to. And I moved this piece. I had to cut it out, and I moved it up and glued it back in just for support because it was in there. I had to scrape just a little bit more out to get the 22 in. But the 22 fits really good. There was plenty of room. Let me get this started here. Plenty of room for the battery with a 22. Plus it puts the weight. When I did the balance back there, really I didn't have to I didn't change anything. It just balanced out really good by putting the battery back just a little bit, and flies really great. So it really was simple mods on this plane for the price. A 64 millimeter jet. Let's see, there was a couple hinges that had come loose, so I put a little hinge tape just to be on the safe side. So I recommend, doing the hole, putting your receiver in, give a little more battery room so you can up your battery. I get a little more extra time. And with the 30C, I think I do get a little extra speed. And plus, I did run the wire out just so I would get good signal. I've not had a problem with this. But for the money, I recommend this jet. I give it a 5-star. Now I'm running the Spectrum receivers with these jets. It seems to work out good. The battery goes in and out real easy now. Plenty of room. Here's the F18, and you can see I did the same thing with the thing, but when the battery goes up here, I'm thinking about changing this one too. I haven't done that yet, but we'll get to this plane later. But other than that, on this plane, out of the box, a couple little mods. that was simple. You know, checking everything, making sure everything is tight. The plane really flies good. I give it a 5-star. It's a nice jet. So we're in the office now, and we're getting ready to go out, and I'll show you a little bit of footage on flying. 8 o'clock now, so if these guys, we ain't got but a couple houses around. Sunday morning, 8 o'clock, so if you're not up by now, then you might be here soon. Okay, this is the F15 camo from nitroplanes.com. I think one of my batteries is done charging. Okay, I got 4 minutes on this one. Set the timer. .64mm jet from Nitro. I love this jet. I recommend this jet too. Super. I'm gonna put a little bit of down in there. I'm gonna try and stay close today. So you guys can see it. This is a fun jet too. Whoa. Better watch what I'm doing. That was close. Wind's picked up a little bit, but should be fine. Hopefully should be fine. If not, we'll buy another one because I just love this thing. Look at it roll. See how quick that roll was? Now guys, I haven't been flying but 4 months. I'm not claiming to be the best pilot there is. I'm just saying that if you can fly some of their 800mm T-28s and Corsairs, and you're scared of the jets, don't be. I'm a next racer, dirt track racer. And I quit racing about 10 years ago. And this is one of the things that I've found that I enjoy almost as much as I do racing is the jets. You get your adrenaline flowing. Like I say, I'm not going to do too much today. Let's do another roll. Super quick, super straight. This jet is stable. And fun. And to be a 64mm, not too bad with the speed. Where I'm still new at this, I like the 64mm because I can run them wide open. I run the 70s too, but I can't run them wide open all the time. Now this one is just wide open, but it's flying. The wind's bobbing her just a little bit today, but that's fine. Okay, there's 4 minutes. I'm going to slow her down. And here's another little trick I found. Is to give her about 4 in the up trim. Helps get the nose up. Not too bad. A little rough, but we went up and down. F15 had a little issues with it, but they were fixable. I haven't done anything else to this plane. I recommend it. It's a 5-star. I know you guys probably think I give 5 stars all the time, but that's not true. If I find one that's not worth buying, I'm going to let you know.